This video is the fourth in a series of 4 videos on SOC usage in advanced projects by Progressus. The first video covered setting up sales order, sales invoice, and project creation. In video 2, we covered how to create, update, or delete sales orders from the planning lines. In the third video, we covered the Sales Order Sales Invoice Creates Usage feature and how it works with the Sales Order Invoiced option of @Shipment. In this video, we'll review how sales orders create usage in the project ledger using the Through Project option for Sales Order Invoiced. We'll review the Sales Order Invoiced Through Project option and how it works with the Sales Order Sales Invoice Creates Usage option both on and off. In this video, we'll also take a look at Sales Order Sales Invoice Creates Usage options and how the Sales Order Invoiced option of Through Project works with the Creates Usage setting, both on and off. In this project, the Sales Order Invoiced option is set to Through Project, and for this part, we have the Sales Order Creates Usage option set to True. From the project card, select Related and Project Planning lines. Change the Sales Order action on the first line to Create, and then select Process Sales Order Actions from the ribbon to create a sales order. Click OK to the message that one order was created. The sales order is now created. Let's go back through to the project card for a moment and discuss what happens with the Sales Order Invoice Through Project option. When set to Through Project, it will copy the cost and price from the planning lines to the sales order lines. At the time of posting, it will set the unit price to 0, and a 0 invoice will be created. Further, if you have the Sales Order Created option set to True, then it will create a usage entry, and when posted, it will apply both lines together. The thing to note here is that if you have the option set this way, the invoice will create a $0 invoice and will create only the usage entry in the project ledger. Let's take a look at how this works. Navigate to the ribbon on the project card and select Related Planning Lines. For this line, we already generated the sales order, so click the link to it in the Sales Order Number field to open it. Scroll down to the line, and you can see that the price got copied from the planning line, but at the time of posting it creates a 0 invoice. For this line, the Sales Order Invoiced is set to Through Project, and the Sales Order Create Usage is selected. When the usage entry is created, it'll use the cost and unit price from here. Next, we'll post the sales order. Select Ship and Invoice and click OK. Click Yes to open the posted invoice. Notice that the amount in the invoice shows as 0. This is because we used the Sales Order Invoiced option of Through Project. If we go back to the project ledger entries from the project card, we can see that only usage entries were created. No sales entry was created when we posted the invoice. We'll then be able to pull this usage entry later through Invoice Suggestions. This is where you can create the sales invoice for that usage line in Sales Invoice Entry. Now, let's take a look at invoicing, where the Sales Order Invoiced is set to Through Project, and the Sales Order Creates Usage boolean is set to false. Setting this boolean to false means the process will not create a usage entry. Navigate to the project card ribbon and select Related and then Planning Lines. Change the Sales Order action on the second planning line to Create, and then Create Process Sales Order Actions in the ribbon to create a sales order for this line. Click OK to the message that the sales order was created, and then click the order number link to open it. In the line, you can see that the second line shows the Sales Order Invoiced value is set to Through Project, and the Sales Order Creates Usage is not selected, so it's set to false. Select Post, Post from the ribbon. Then select Ship and Invoice and click OK. Click Yes to open the posted invoice. Note that it created a 0 entry, so it won't create an entry in the project ledger. Thanks for your time in reviewing what's new in Progressus Advanced Project Sales Orders Sales Invoices related to creating usage entries and invoicing through project. For more information on inventory enhancements to advanced projects by Progressus, see the Advanced Projects Help content link included here.